searching for spider legs. Walk in safety.
Because often I know,
Welcome to beautiful Ascalon.
obviously I know how to save files and things, but with the OneDrive in that, it's just, I don't understand why it has to be saved to OneDrive. Or how to get the option to save it to the computer without having to do it the print way. Because when you go to print, it makes you save it to a folder. I don't know, it's confusing. Now, is it worth salvaging these highly salvageable items on a Reforged toon? Or on a Melandru toon when you don't have access to the material people?
Be safe out there. Good day. Welcome to beautiful Ascalon.
Like, can you go to the
Good journey to you.
materials, like the ones in explorable areas where you can trade out the materials as a Melandru toon?
Good day. Welcome to beautiful Ascalon. May the gods watch over you.
Okay, so it's 4 gold now. It gives me 3 ignits, which is 15 gold. Okay, so maybe it is worth it because I'm getting more gold from the merchant. I'd only salvage from materials I would need to like 10 hide to think, but I wouldn't worry about wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's the quest item. But I think she needs... I forget, you're a ranger expert. Because warrior is just iron ignits. Is it tan hide squares and glittering dust? Could be good for gold, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know, I get confused. So in the end, I didn't even need to get the Grawl necklaces because I made it to Rannoch by the time I had enough Grawl necklaces.
I'm searching for spider legs. May the gods watch over you.
So I guess I'll just sell those. Because I was trying to save them up to get the chest piece.
Safe travels on your journey.
Rangers usually tan hide, sometimes cloth, I think. I think glittering dust might be using some high number. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure eat Skittles, yum. You're not wrong. I do agree with your name. I'm pretty sure the dust is for the headpiece. What I remember correctly.
I'm searching for unnatural seeds. Go well, adventurer.
I've been playing for 7 hours. Please take a break. Because I was trying to fill out my Ascalon book so I can read it as I do them on this character. It was on my Elementalist. Turns out she hasn't done Ruins of Sumia in hard mode yet. So I did that. But I did the bonus and then I fucked myself over. Because I wasn't using SOS, I was actually using a fire build. So I had to be careful. Because I was trying to get that big group at the end so that Rurik would live, but then I got my ass handed to me.
May fortune favor you.
Right. Oh. We'll do... Shit, I didn't think I would be on this long doing this. I didn't want to do another pre-stream. I was hoping to get everything mostly done.
I'm so glad you happened along.
Could you help me, please? I was out here picking apples. I'd almost filled my basket when the spiders, they were everywhere. It must have been the scent of the apples that attracted them. Anyway, I dropped my basket and ran. What else could I do? But I won't get any wages for today if I don't get that basket back. Can you go into the orchard and get my basket for me? Those spiders won't give you in trouble, I'll warrant. Sure, miss, no problem
May
at all.
the gods watch over you.
I've still got quite a bit to do. Oh wait, I didn't read the town. Fort Rennick. Used as a training facility for the Ascalon army, Fort Rennick houses new recruits. Here soldiers learn what it takes to be one of Ascalon's finest and bravest, and how to use their talents to defeat the enemy. Fort Rennick is one of the best equipped strongholds in the kingdom. I might have to do another stream. I was hoping to start the next one on the events of the Searing, but oh well. Just check, rangers pretty much just 10 hides until drop. And depending on what set you want, cloth, silk, scales, or silver uses. Oh, then what uses the... Thank you for checking. I remember something using the dust for the headpiece. Elementalist, maybe? It's definitely not warrior. Warrior was always just literally iron. Just remember dust being used probably for casters. Maybe. Yeah, like my Elementalist maybe, because that's one of the other characters I mostly used. So I don't need it then. So I can get more space. Also possible dust is used for ranger, but in other campaigns. Oh, maybe. But this is just going to be a story tune. I don't know if I'm going to keep her. I mean, she's Melandria Accord, but... with the Doom Covenant, but if she dies, she dies. It was just story for the stream, now that I got the voiceover. And then I'll edit it and load it to YouTube. Not that anyone watches my YouTube. But to be fair, I don't really watch YouTube either, so... Not for games, at least. That's what Twitch is for. YouTube I use for music or my TV show. I decided to go for Ranger because I loved using the bow in Valheim, even though completely different experience because you can't really one-shot with the bow in Guild Wars, to my knowledge. But in Valheim it made me feel really, like, good at being a ranger, or, well, using the bow. Oh my gosh, Alila, did you hear my bad luck with Valheim again? So I joined Smiles World, died 5 times on day 1. Ranger less of a problem getting crippled or frozen. Yeah. Died 5 times day 1. Oh, so I did tell you. And then the world reset after I made a fucking house. So for so there's something wrong with the world for the first time round, so Smiles had to do it again. Second time round, I made a house, came back, and my house was gone. Oh, so...
Thank you so much.
You're so kind to help me. I don't know what I would have done.
Travel safely, friend.
So there was something wrong with it. So after the first world, he had trouble, so he had to make a new one. So he made a new one. You know what? Let's go get Pike and Square, and I'll probably end it after that. And I made a house. So, remade my character because I lost all my shit and the world reset, so she didn't have anything, not even armor.
Good day. Welcome to beautiful Ascalon.
So, I made my house. And... Pass the bucket. I'm back, bitches. And then... Oh, that was a salvageable thing. And then, I reloaded, right? And my map was reset. I didn't spawn at my house. The map wasn't cleared. Because I put all these markers in that for like... You know, like the berries and stuff. And my house location wasn't there. So my, Smiles... Did you reset the map? Because my house is gone. And I got a new map. And he's like, no, I don't think so. Let me have a look. And I haven't heard back from him. But I'm pretty sure it somehow screwed up and reset again. I'm like, fucking hell. So now I have to make another house. For the trillionth time in my lifetime of trying to do Valheim. And if it does it again, I'm just gonna stick to my online one. And because Malice has been too busy with dealing with his stuff. Involuntary new game. Yeah, twice. And so Malice is dealing with some stuff, so he hasn't been around, so I don't know how to kill the boss for the Mistlands. So I might end up doing that on my own. Because he's just busy dealing with stuff. But I thought being in the community one, it would be quite cool. But not if it keeps fucking resetting. Like, I'm already over it already. Because everyone knows that the game has been utter tripe for me. Wait, do I have the... Oh, I do have the across the wall mission. Yes, I don't know why it reset, but I haven't heard that anyone else is playing it yet. Eagle hasn't yet. Valheim seems like a toxic relationship with you. It fucking is. But I suppose that's better than in my actual toxic relationships. Oh, you wouldn't know either. I've been recently talking to this new guy, right? And we were getting along really well and stuff. And then we started flirting. And I haven't heard from him since Thursday. It's now Tuesday. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting ghosted. And we didn't end bad. He seemed like a really genuine guy. But obviously, what the fuck would I know? So yeah. So I think I'll just stick to toxic Valheim experience rather than my experience getting closer to males beyond friendship. Yeah, thank you. It's just... I mean, he could be busy, but no one's that fucking busy. And because I've messaged him... And he never replied and stuff, so... You know, I sent him a, like, have a good weekend and things like that, blah blah blah. Then I didn't hear from him, he didn't even look at the messages. But I guess it worked out well, I suppose, because when I hadn't heard from him, I pulled away anyway. But I'm like, fuck's sake. Like, so I'm like, oh, whatever. Because if you're really interested in someone, One, you won't treat them like shit like Mr. Carrot fucking did. Two, pretty sure I would have heard back from him by now. Ooh, too close. Being busy is fine, but at least I try to say something like super busy, catch up this weekend or something like that. Yeah, but I haven't heard from him. And I know he's been online on the dating sites. I'm like, well, he obviously scored from someone. Because I joined a dating site, not to actually get anything. It was more just to kind of meet new people, but first chatting with them. And I vibe really well with him. I actually had a conversation with him. And we had a common interest in Speedway. Because he's a Speedway racer. Or was. And he's also a pit crew member. But, fuck what I know. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting ghosted. So, yeah. I think I'll stick to toxic Valheim relationship. At least the only thing that does is gives me anger issues. It doesn't give me broken heart issues. So yeah, fuck my life. We made it! Pumpkin Square pre-Searing, which did not exist before Reforged. In years past, Pumpkin Square was a bustling market where farmers and merchants would come to hawk their wares. Now its strong bones serve as the last human bastion beyond the northern wall. And we're picking up on some stuff. Me and Eagle were digging into the lore. So nice to have a Northlands outpost. Makes run so much easier. It does. We've been digging into the lore. Eagle's very determined about time travel. And I keep giving him grief for it to not touch my pre-Searing. But I think it could be happening. Because they talk about reinforcements and a settlement nearby. The child rove this region in great numbers.
Be careful out there.
And Guild Wars 2 expansion, spoilers. There's an NPC in Guild Wars 2 that has been around since pre-Searing. And then I noticed something talking to Elementus Azure today. She talks about the Order. So I wikied the Order, and it's the Necromancer Order, but it talks about time. Time and something else. But time was one that you know, like, because Eagle's been talking about time travel. So time was a huge thing, especially with the Wizards. So the Wizard's Folly Tower is actually moved in maybe, but the tower at Wizard's Folly is actually moved with the Wizard's Tower in Keswick's Peak, and it's actually moved location in Guild Wars 2. So we're digging. We got our tinfoil hats on. Because Eagle says that it's time travel and that they're going to come back and stop the pre-Searing events.
Prince Rurik entrusted us with a special mission.
And this special mission, what is the special mission?
Prince Rurik entrusted us with a special mission.
And since there's an NPC in Guild Wars 2 that's been around since pre-Searing.
In my studies, I came across evidence of a lost settlement very near here.
Lost settlement very near here? Well, maybe that's where Guild Wars 3 comes from some giant do-over. Who knows? But me and Eagle were talking about it. We reckon that maybe they would do it where the searing doesn't happen, and you get a version where Ascalon stays as it is, and maybe you can only access it on a reforged tune, perhaps. But because they talk about a settlement nearby, they talk about reinforcements, and we know that there's conflict between Prince Rook and King Adalburn. So my theory is that the army is split between their loyalties to the prince or the king, so therefore they don't have enough reinforcements to stop the Char invasion.
In my studies, I came across evidence of a lost settlement very near here.
And or Devona and her guild come and help, or maybe something to do with the fact that they made an NPC in Guild Wars 2 that's been here since pre-Searing, which you know nothing about it except for in Guild Wars 2. So, seems like a really bug scope change for the people working on the game, though. Seems like a lot to add change unless they're getting a bigger team together. Oh, really big? Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, because this is why I tell Eagle off, because I'm like, you can't change the lore. I got what you meant. You can't change the lore without affecting all the effects of Guild Wars 2. So that's where Eagle's like, time traveling. So who knows? But also, even though it's fan-made on the wiki, Runes of Sumia is actually labelled on the wiki map. And it was added in 2024 as a landmark on the pre-Searing map. And then they talk about a settlement nearby. So who knows? I don't see them reconning guilds like that. It does seem like they will build out the pre-map more, though Pyken was just a start. Yeah, so I wonder if they're going to bring Ruins of Sumia, and then on that map they actually had the wall named here. So who knows? It's going to be exciting to see. But see, we don't actually know about the guild wars. We only know about the actual guild wars through little bits of lore in-game and all the lore in wiki. We don't actually get to experience it. I'd be happy with a fully unfolded explorable pre-map. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I wonder if they do that, eh? Because it's... This is it. There's actually a lot to cover. Like... what is it? The temple is over here somewhere. So I wonder if the temple exists. The Guild Wars were like 100 years before pre though, right? I don't know much about them. Yeah, Serenity Temple. Yeah, like they won't be able to do the Good War in this because Devona talks about her father being dead already in pre-Searing. But it would be nice to, like, maybe even if they did a book or something, you know? But I doubt it. But yeah. But yeah, Serenity Temple. I wonder if Serenity Temple will be added. But that's up there, though. But it'd be exciting to see any updates. I'm just keeping an eye out in Eagle's Discord. Anyway, awfully late here and I should get to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna head off anyway. So, on that note, thank you for watching and hanging out. I am gonna head out also. So, it has been a good stream. Alright, good night, Layla. And good night, anyone else, if anyone else is in here.